Okay. I'm so sorry about that, guys. My camera battery died. So that's one thing I need to sort out. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you for joining me back again, guys. I'm so sorry. All right. So, yeah, this is a technical difficulty. I'm going to sort out. I just ordered. Yeah, I realized that it's a bunch of stuff. All right. It don't make sense. I try to explain, but I'm going to need to order something online to get the battery going for live streams. But all right. So, where were we? Guys, please thumbs up the stream again. I ask you. Um, I hate. I swear, technology. I swear. Anyways, all right. So yeah. Okay. So the last thing we were talking about was, do you live in Jamaica? Vasi asks, do I live in Jamaica? Yes, I live in Jamaica. All right. All right. So okay. All right. So we finished. So we're finished with Sarah's list of questions. All right. By the way, I'm going to try and hurry up. Probably won't be here for very long because I'm trying to finish before this battery dies. All right. Yeah. All right. What is your favorite wedding tradition? My favorite. I was going through the community tab, the questions, but yeah. All right. So, what is your favorite wedding tradition? My favorite wedding tradition will have to be. Oh my gosh, there's so many wedding traditions. What's my favorite? Walking down the aisle with your father. I really like that. I think it's just really a sweet moment. Um, yeah. There's so many. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's my favorite wedding tradition. But yeah. Um the one tradition I'm not really too excited about is actually the cutting of the cake. I really do think that that's just, I think it's, I'm sorry, I think it's outdated. But oh, and also throwing the bouquet. I still going to do them, but I think those are outdated. But yeah, yeah. Will you wear a veil? That's Philly. Philly asks, will I wear a veil? Yes, I am going to be wearing a veil. However, I'm not going to be wearing a veil in the traditional sense of using the veil to cover my face. No. I'm just going to stick it in the back of my head. And yeah, yeah, that's how I'll be wearing my veil. um, uh, all right. Looking through the questions, I have to sip through, because some of these questions, too detailed, can't give away so much, okay? Is there any part of the wedding planning that you've enjoyed or any part you've hated? Yes, there are parts that I do enjoy. All right, let me tell you. The parts I've enjoyed have been, well, the parts that I've enjoyed the most have been the parts where my fiance is very excited about. Like, he has been very involved in the wedding planning process, but when whenever something comes up and he gets excited about that detail or helping me to make that choice or that decision, yeah, that is where I get excited too, because to see him excited about the wedding, I'm like, yeah. But other than those little details, like even even so simple as like looking at the place setting for the dinner, like we have already decided how we're going to set up the tables. Even something as simple as that, when we look through and decide like, oh, I like that, and we look at each other and like, I like that too. We're deciding on the same thing and stuff. I really enjoy those times, no matter how small the decision is. Um, Other than that, I really, really enjoyed shopping for my wedding dress with my mom. I did travel to Florida to pick my wedding dress, and now for uno cuss me out and say how me I risk everybody life traveling during the pandemonium. However, it was an experience I did not want to lose. Yeah, options aren't that many here on our little island, Jamaica. All right, so me and my mom traveled. We got COVID tested before. We got COVID tested after. All right, and that was my favorite part of this wedding planning process. All right, yes. All right. All right. I'm reading through the live chat. That square is stressing me. Oh, what square? As in this square behind here? That's my camera battery charging. I could have plugged it. Try ignore it. It's what? Oh! Okay. I see it. Oopsie. Guys, I told you I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay? So I'm sorry for my glitches. I'm sorry. I hope yeah. I really didn't even see this. Anyways, yeah. All right, let's move on. I'm just like, I don't know. I clearly need help. Anyways, all right. So going back through the questions. All right. The hairstyle, the gown. All right. So for my hairstyle, I still haven't figured that out as yet. I was supposed to do a hair trial. Woo, child, the disrespect. I want to. All right, let's just say the person wasn't very excited about me wanting to wear my natural hair. They were asking me if I'm not going to press my hair and why I don't want to press my hair. Yeah. And also, after I was very adamant that I do not want to press my hair, I want to wear my hair natural, the most I will do is blow it out. Then they proceeded to nudge me in the direction of pinning my hair all up, because I shouldn't have my natural hair walking down the aisle and looking wild. Yes, I said that. That's what they said. Yes. So, I will most likely be doing my own hair for my wedding day. I actually, this morning, yeah, I ordered some clippings, some natural hair clippings. So, yeah, even though my fiance say he would he thinks my hair without any clippings would be fine. But on your wedding day, you still want to do a little baba boom, a little extra. So I think I'll be adding some clippings. So yeah. I'm trying not to be what you call it controversial. Like I'm trying not to stir any pot. So just but if I was some other, I could have done a whole story time on that experience. But yeah, let's leave it there. The gown. All right. So yes, as I said, I did find a gown in Florida, and then when I came back, I was still looking at. I was still walking into bridal boutiques because I don't know enough. But yeah, after after going through some other bridal stores, I decided to get a second dress. I found a really, really affordable dress for rental. So yes, so I have bought a dress and I'm renting a dress. Yeah, it's really, really cheap. Like it looked really good on me, but it was very affordable. So I said, hey, why not? And I'll return it afterwards. Let me look in the chat. Exactly. Voluminous hair is always a mood. So yeah, that's why I bought some clippings. It's supposed to arrive like in 3 weeks or so, and then after I get it, I will do a actual trial with them and I'll film that for you guys. So look out for that wedding hair trial. I'm not sure I'm going to post it before the wedding. I will film it, but I think I'm going to post it after the wedding. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, next question. Looking through the community tab, because if you are coming late, I did post a photo on my community tab and I asked you guys to leave some questions for this Q&A. So that's what I'm going through now. Traditional or non-traditional dress or ceremony? Is my dress traditional? The ceremony dress, the one that I'm renting, is traditional, but the one that I purchased is not. It is rather sexy. Okay, so yeah, that is why I decided to go rent the dress, because I was like, well, this is a very sexy dress. I think I want to keep it for the reception, and I want to walk down the aisle feeling more like, a princess, kinda. Yeah. All right. Ooh, Mod asks, where will you do the honeymoon? Well, we're currently looking at where to do our honeymoon. I know, like, it's actually really close to the wedding, but we still haven't decided where we're doing the honeymoon. Um, should I say where we're looking at? Yeah, I guess. Well, we're looking at Las Vegas. Where else? Bali or Hawaii. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's not too much. I mean, we're still deciding, so yeah. We don't know yet. All right. But I think it's mostly between Bali and Hawaii. Yeah. Okay. No, 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 no. I'm looking through the community tab again. Skipping through. Could you film a how y'all met? That is not a wedding related question, but can we film a? I mean, I would have to ask my fiance. He's not really like into. How do I say this? He's not into monetizing a relationship. Yeah, that's how he says it. So maybe I can, ask him to do a one video. Yeah. Me don't know. I would have to ask him. All right. So what kind of hairstyle will I want to do on my wedding day? That is a very popular question. What kind of hairstyle? So what I'm thinking, I told you guys I ordered the clip-in. So the styles I've been looking at are half up, half down hairstyles. And yes, exactly how it's going to look, whether I'm going to have a bang or not, or whether I'm going to have like a what you call that thing, like the hump. You know what I'm talking, right? Like pompadour. Yeah, whether I'm going to have one of those or not, I do not know, but I think most likely I'll be doing some like flexi rod curl or some one curls and doing a half up, half down kind of thing. I also want to do something where my hair is kind of like convertible. So I want to wear it down for the ceremony, but I want to be able, like, while I'm changing into my second dress, I can like pin up my hair. Yeah, so I want to do something that is easily convertible. All right, and won't take me like an hour to repurpose, but yeah. All right. All right. What are some of the obstacles you have? I was just checking my camera battery. Yes. All right. Cool. What are some of the obstacles you have during this phase of planning for a wedding? My obstacle right now is this pandemonium. Okay. This Panini is stressing me out. All right. Because let me tell you what's going on in Jamaica right now. The COVID cases are dropping. However, our Prime Minister has been locking down every single weekend for since year. And my wedding is on a weekend. Yes. So, it we had a serious conversation yesterday. It was the day before yesterday on whether or not we should change our wedding to a midweek wedding. We already designed monogram. We print a lot of stuff already, but it was something we needed to sit down, and all of those have dates on it. All right, we've given out to our bridal party. We gave our bridal party gifts already with the date on it. We have committed to this date. I have pictured this date, and the date sounds nice, like it just flow 2021 da 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 2021, and it sounds nice. All right, I was ready for that date. But because of the curfews that we've been having and the weekend lockdown, yeah, we had to seriously contemplate whether or not we were going to have a midweek wedding. And personally, I don't really well, as a wedding guest, I don't like weekday weddings. I think they give a different vibe. Persons are not necessarily going to want to party as late with you, or get drunk. And I'm sorry, I'm personally not an alcoholic or anything, but I want to see people turned up at the wedding party. All right, that's what I want to see. That's always been my dream. I want persons to be turned up at the end of the night, not during the wedding, but at the end of the night. All right. But having a midweek wedding, that more than likely won't be able to happen. So yeah, so that stressed me out. So basically that's going to be a plan B. We are going to keep our wedding date, hope for the best. It's still a few months out from now, and our COVID numbers have been on a downward trend. All right. So, yes, since our COVID numbers have been on a downward trend, we're hoping that by so far down into the summer, the country will start opening up back and the curfew will be lifted, And even if it's not all the way, but even if it's like a weekend curfew of like 10 or 11 o'clock, right now the weekend curfew is at like 12 o'clock, 12 noon and 2 p.m. Yeah, we can't turn up in the middle of the day, all right? We can't be drinking hard in the middle of the day, all right? That's just not cute. So, I would rather move the wedding to a midday wedding, and because the right now for midweek, sorry, a midweek wedding, sorry. Right now, midweek, the curfew is at like 8 o'clock. And when the numbers were really low, it was like at 10 p.m. So that I can work with. So that is why we're thinking to move the wedding to midweek. Yeah. All right. Was that clear? Just tell me if that was clear. But for right now, vodka for breakfast. We'll be having mimosa. I don't think mimosas alone. I don't know if you can, turn up on mimosas alone. But you don't get what I'm saying. So I don't know, man. What? Yeah, it was a conversation. It's a plan B. So we're going to keep the weekend date. However, if say 4 weeks or 3 weeks before the wedding, I think 4 or 5 weeks. I think 5 weeks would be good. So I think 5 weeks would be good to give everyone notice. So we have a wedding website so that our guests can keep updated. And I'm thinking like 5 weeks before the wedding, if the curfew hasn't been lifted and everything don't look good for a weekend wedding, we will be shifting to a midweek wedding so that we can keep the wedding later in the afternoon. I make sense? I hope I make sense. But that's just plan B. Okay, so that's been my stress. All right, that's my stress. Anyway, it feels good to vent that a while ago. Can I tell you? I cried too. If you think this was an easy decision to make, after you've already committed to a wedding day, you've pictured, oh, this is going to be my anniversary date and everything. Yeah, I had a little mini bridezilla meltdown. Not bridezilla because I wasn't channeling my anger to anybody. I just basically lied down on my couch and cried. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I have made peace with it. If I saw so, as Jamaicans would say, if a dirt a dirt. All right. Theme color. All right, I can say this. I'm ready for say this. The theme is rustic chic. So me and my fiance are both into simple, rustic. So we like the raw wood and the browns and the pops of colors. So yes, so rustic chic, elegant rustic, elegantly rustic. All right. So we will be using banquet tables. We'll be having naked tables, so no tablecloth. Let me tell you, my mother and his mother, both when they saw the table setup, I told you guys earlier that we already did a table setup design, what you call it, preview, and both of our parents were like, "Where the tablecloth?" Tablecloth is a very traditional thing you have on a table, but it's rustic. It's different, but that's what we're doing. All right. Okay, so I have one bar now on my camera, so I'm going to have to speed this up. All right. All right. How did he propose? He threw me a birthday party, which is not something strange. My man always got extra. All right, you think I'm extra, him extra too. All right, so it was a birthday party, well, a birthday dinner at a villa, and yeah, he proposed. So sweet. I think I posted the video. I did post a video on YouTube. If you look at my video, wash day routine, my last wash day routine, you'll see my engagement ring in the thumbnail. I think it named Grown Folks Wash Day or something like that. Yeah, the video in the proposal video is in that video. All right. The questions are starting to repeat. Big or little ceremony. I already told you guys, 110 people. Call it big or small if you want to call it big or small. Let me see. What color is your dress? My ceremony dress is white, and my reception dress is champagne. Is that champagne and ivory kind of wedding dress? All right. Okay, grown folks hair washing routine. Yes, that is where the proposal video is. So if you really want to see it, you can watch that. Am I doing my partner's hair for the wedding? No, I will not be doing his hair for the wedding. No, he's gonna go to a stylist to do his hair. If you see my fiance's hair, he does have a bit of length on his hair. He has long hair, so long natural hair. So yeah. Access granted. Access. Oh, that's a play on the word. Access granted. Asks budgeting advice. Don't mean your numbers, but tips on the ways to save. Child, I am the worst. Let me tell you, we had a budget, and we have not been well. Yeah, we're going to share blame on this. Me and my fiance are going to share blame on this. We have not been sticking to it. He would probably say it's me running up the budget, but we're sharing blame on this. All right. I see and he is me. So we not sticking to the budget. But we're still trying at this time. So as it gets closer to the wedding, we're trying not to add on anything extra. We're trying. All right. But we really do want this wedding to be what we dreamed about, and we really want a nice day. All right. And things in Jamaica, especially a lot of trades in Jamaica, aren't cheap. So yeah. Yeah. But we're trying. All right. We can't afford to just throw away money, so yeah. All right. Going through the community tab questions. Do you have any obligatory guests? Like anyone who is only there because you got invited to their wedding or because they're inviting their friend? No. Literally, the only people who have a +1 is 3 persons. 2 people or my matron of honor, his best man, and my little brother. Those are the only persons that have a +1. I also offered my brother a +1. Other than that, I guess there are a few guests, probably like 2 or 3 guests that are married, but we don't know the spouse, like one of Jason's staff, like co-worker. Of course, he doesn't know his wife, but of course, also etiquette, wedding etiquette. Yeah, we're inviting their spouse, and to me, that don't sound like it's an obligatory thing. I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, you invite them spouse. All right. Are you planning COVID safety? Definitely. Most of us. All right, let me not say that. That's too much. Yes, we'll be having COVID safety. I am not wearing a mask though. That is what I will say. Me and my future husband is not wearing a mask on our wedding day. We'll go get tested the day before. But yeah. All right. So I see my camera battery blinking now. the other battery not fully charged. I don't know if you know. Do you guys want me to come? Let me look back through. Alright. I feel like such. This is so hard for me. But anyways, I know I'm probably the most unprofessional YouTuber you are ever dealing with. But I'm going to end this stream, change the battery again, and then come back. Alright. See you in like 3 minutes. Alright. I'm a sucky YouTuber. Oh shit. I'm going to figure this out though. I'm going to figure this out. Alright. I'm not going to come back for long. It's just going to be a few minutes. So, alright. So come back.